Welcome to day 3 of our Thanksgiving challenge. Day 1, we were thankful, or we learned rather, how to be thankful for pressure, knowing that God sometimes uses pressure to squeeze out of us things that really don't belong there. Day 2, we learned about being thankful for opposition, understanding that sometimes when things don't go our way, or when our plans aren't working out, or when we feel opposition coming our way, it might just be an opportunity to reflect on our plans and to rethink our approach on what we want to do. And in that sense, we should be thankful. Here, day 3, Hump Day, Wednesday, a day before Thanksgiving Eve, we want to focus on, and I want to challenge you to be thankful for no. Yeah. So when was the last time you were told no? You had a plan, you wanted to do something, and we're not just talking about something small. We're talking about something big that you got all of your heart into. You really want to do this, and God said no. And no matter how much you prayed, how much you cried, how much you planned, He said no. What was your response? How did you react? I often think about, as a parent, we say no a lot to our kids, and how our kids respond says a lot about their degree of maturity, does it not? When I tell Justin no, his 4.5-year-old level of maturity responds in direct proportion to his 4.5-year-old brain. And the same thing with Ava, who's 16. As a 47-year-old man, however, what degree of maturity do I have? However old you are, what degree of maturity do you have? And when I'm told no, when you're told no, that's when we discover exactly how mature we are. Talking about being told no, the Apostle Paul in 2 Corinthians chapter 12, he was told no. He had this situation that he referenced as a thorn in his side, a thorn in the flesh, and it was racking him. It was messing him up. It was really hitting him hard. And he prayed, and he prayed, and he prayed. And the scriptures say that God told him no. And the response was, "My grace is sufficient for you." And that's what I want you to think about today, this Wednesday, the eve of Thanksgiving. Learn to be thankful for those moments when God tells you no. And instead of raising all hell, instead of throwing these temper tantrums that my son would, why don't we focus on the grace that's being supplied to us in the midst of that situation that we're being told no? Maybe God, aside from teaching you something about pressure, teaching you something about opposition, maybe He's teaching you, and of course me, something about grace, something about the power of His grace to give us the strength and the wisdom to walk through that situation. Because many times, if you have experienced any degree of life in Christ, you know, just as I do, that we're going to be told no a lot, and God isn't going to heal us sometimes. God isn't going to give us that job promotion sometimes. God isn't going to make matters better. God isn't going to remove the storm. God isn't going to take that thorn out of your side. Sometimes He's going to say, "No, I'm going to leave it there because I want you to depend on my grace." So think about that. Think about the grace of God that is sufficient to walk you through anything that you're going through. And that's what I want to be thankful for on this 3rd day of our Thanksgiving challenge. God bless you guys. Tomorrow's Turkey Day, and we'll have our 4th challenge for this week. Until then, focus today on the grace of God that's being supplied to you. God bless you.